As you can see, today is a little bit different. Not my usual apartment, not my usual couch, not the usual coziness. Not less cozy, just nature cozy. And today is a typical Sunday. So you could say the typical mental health Sunday walk. Yeah, it was just time for that. But I'm not alone today. Say something if you want.
Hey guys, my name is Felix.
It's my brother, but you won't see him that much. Also, this is like, we're just going to take you on our walk for a bit. I think the round is 40 minutes. I will put the camera forward for, maybe not most of the time, but for some time. So you kind of have like this experience of walking with us. I mean, I don't know. Let me know if that is something that works for you. If you be like, no, I think I just want to see you. But I think it's pretty. It can be pretty relaxing for you too. Maybe you don't have of nature in reach for you, or you just didn't have the time because of work to go out in nature today. I think it's rather spontaneous. I called my brother yesterday, or like was a voice memo, right?
Yeah, some voice memo.
Voice memo, and I was like, well, weekend is a little, so to speak, boring. Do you want to do something like go to movies or whatever? But then I think you said,
yeah, I'm quite fond of the idea to get out on Sundays, to get into the woods.
you do it for a while now, right?
Yeah, I do it for a while now. I think it's very relaxing, and I thought it would be a great idea if you would come along or if we would do it together. So,
And
that's
also, we both are able to, or like to do just random stuff. Like this is just a lake it's a very small one. It's like a lake from it's not childhood really, it's more like where our parents would take us.
Yeah,
To, hey kids, let's go on a walk.
our parents like to go on hikes and stuff, so they showed us various places around here. So
We had a hiking, like our vacation as kids was hiking, right?
yeah,
There was nothing else.
yeah,
It was just a hike.
it was so normal for us. We couldn't believe that other families would do
Yeah.
things
Spain,
like going to the beach.
wildlife.
The heron, or what is it called?
I don't know what the English word is.
It's like the movie, The Boy with the Heron.
Both the heron, the Ghibli movie.
Yeah, so that's a heron. Because of the movie, I see these creatures now like magical,
beasts.
mythical.
How did you like the movie? The Boy and the Heron from the
Nah.
Ghibli? We were in
High
the cinema, right?
expectations. I
Together.
had high expectations
Yeah.
because we both are very
Anime and Ghibli fans.
anime and Studio Ghibli fans. So, and because it was his last movie, I think
He said it's
he said it would be his last. So, but I don't know. Yeah, it was alright.
Was it right?
Yeah, in my opinion, though. I don't know what's your final
I think
answer.
I think Studio Ghibli movies are hit or miss sometimes, and
Fair
either
enough.
they're really hitting it, like the greatest of all time kind of stuff. See, there's like something in the grass.
Like a snake.
You just heard
Like
it.
a snake,
Yeah,
bro.
you heard it, but we didn't know what it was. It was too tiny. It made too much noise
Yeah.
for the size you thought it would be,
Yeah.
like for a bird or something. It was like, but I think the movie was a little confusing, which is normal for Ghibli movies.
Yeah.
I think it was super pretty.
True.
Super. It was more of I think Studio Ghibli movies, you can still put them into like mainstream kind of vibe and art. And The Boy and Heron was strictly art.
To be fair, I really like
and
the
critique, for the like
art. Yeah.
spend more time with your children, blah blah blah, all of the stuff he puts in there. But in the end, would I watch it again? We always do this thing where is it a cinema movie or is it a Sunday afternoon on the couch movie?
Nah, for me it's I don't know. It's not a typical cinema movie, but it's not good enough to watch it again on a Sunday afternoon. I think.
So you say watch it in the cinema once type of thing.
Yeah.
So be there for the.
But now I think I actually would like to watch it again to see, because I think maybe potentially it is a grower, you know. Maybe if you would watch it again.
Yeah, it would grow on you. Yeah.
So I would say I would give it another chance. But not right now. I think, like when you're doing like these kind of, I'm gonna watch every Studio Ghibli movie.
Yeah.
And then you would watch should watch it again and be like, it's better than I thought.
But I would say it's not the worst. There are worse Ghibli movies. I say it's
I don't
like.
even know what's the worst though.
I'd say it's like it's down there, but it's not all the way down. What is your, if you would have like do you have a top 3 Ghibli movies? What would be? I don't know we have to see if we don't know the English.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about right now in my mind, the English words.
You can also say it in German, and I will put the English words via text.
For me the best one, number 1 is Princess Mononoke.
Yeah.
Mononoke.
Yeah.
I just like my favorite.
Yo man!
Oh damn! What type of?
Wow, how many?
Yeah.
They were in my nose. Nature.
But because of that movie, my favorite animal was what's the name? It's
wolf?
Not
a wolf?
No, it's not a deer.
An elk?
It's not like the.
Oh, you mean
hirsch?
Yeah. It's a male deer, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know
what's
what's
like the forest god, you know.
Yeah.
I like the animation of it, and
spoiler alert for everybody, by the way.
Sorry.
But it's okay. The movies are out for a while now.
But I thought.
So Princess Mononoke is
cool.
place 1, yeah.
So that's my first place. A close second is Owl's Moving Castle. Owl's Moving Castle.
Strong.
And the third one is like The Castle in the Sky.
The Castle in the Sky is the third one?
Yeah.
Whoa.
You don't like it though?
I have no.
Bro, like
not even a lot of memories.
You know the trumpet solo he plays like from up the clouds, and he plays his trumpet solo.
I think I've never watched this one.
Goosebumps.
I think I haven't watched this yet.
It's like one of his first, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know.
I had a whole like poster.
Yeah.
Castle in the Sky poster in my room.
Crazy. Okay.
And what's your top 3?
For a long time, Howl's Moving Castle was number 1. But I still have a love-hate relationship somehow, because sometimes it's also very, I don't know, it was dethroned very late by Princess Mononoke as well, because Princess Mononoke is just, I mean,
that's
it's
fucking masterpiece.
It's a masterpiece. Howl's Moving Castle 2 as well, but on the 3 for me would be Kiki's
delivery service.
Delivery service.
Yeah, I watched that like really late, like I think like just 3 years ago on Netflix or so.
Yeah.
And I was blown away.
Now we have to decide, are we going to continue with the lady coming out? Just like talking English and filming?
Yeah, for real.
Just one lady with a dog.
Just don't film.
We don't film her, obviously.
And then we just, you know, like the moments when you're passing each other, then you just all of a sudden you're really quiet.
We just continuing. We just don't care. We just do the same thing we did all the time, and then we will be the highlight of her day.
Maybe though.
You know?
Or she just thinks like, two
idiots.
fucking idiots in the woods though.
Stay in the city, man.
No.
And the thing is, check.
Hello?
Hi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a strange look, like you guys are idiots.
She definitely thinks we are idiots. I would think so too.
No.
And I would, because I know I would be like, hey, can we do a video together? Tag me.
Yeah.
I also do social media stuff. Hey. But I guess it's also about facing. I mean, my stuff is also a lot about facing comfort zone and stuff. And I think it's only natural if you're starting out.
But
yeah,
I think it was not strange for her that like the speaking in English. It was more like your whole camera setup here, like fucking Quentin Tarantino here next to me, guys. We have to go this way.
Yeah. The English is obviously is normal, right? But you guys here, let's see, we're not going. Oh, we have to do. Oh.
Yeah, because we want to walk by the lake, you know.
Yeah. And because Kiki's delivery, I mean, I don't know if Kiki's delivery service is a earned 3 spot.
You know,
but the surprise factor took me and made it number 3.
I also like the
That's the most recent one I watched as well. But after The Boy and the Heron.
What I think it's interesting, no one of us mentioned like Chihiros Reise ins Zauberland.
Yeah, Chihiro's traveling to the Wonderland. Chihiro travels to the Magic Wonderland. I don't know what
that would be the translation.
I don't know what the translation is. Yeah, but I think it's overrated.
Chihiro's? Yeah, me too.
I think Chihiro's
everyone's like
traveling to the Wonderland. Can you Google?
I have to look
can
it
you
up
Google
because
otherwise
acceptable.
I mean, it's good, but it's not number 1 or 2 good for me. You know?
Yeah. Spirited Away.
Spirited Away.
Spirited
Now I
Away.
remember it.
Now it makes
Chihiro's traveling to the Wonderland.
Damn, Spirited Away.
Yeah.
Overrated. I think so too.
Yeah.
But,
I also think so too. But I mean, what would you rate this lake out of the, like, this is the only thing we show now, right? It's a very small lake.
Yeah.
Why did we choose this? And you know, compared to all the other ones we have here, because we grew up in, I mean, I live in the city, but we grew up next to the city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I live in the city too now.
What was you chose this lake? What was your thought process on the lake?
I thought I didn't want to walk that long, you know, because my legs are a little bit hurting right now because I went on a run today.
I also thought last week that you did the half marathon.
Yeah. I think it was so nice of you to mention it in your video.
Yeah.
I was really.
I wasn't sure.
I liked it.
Because I was very proud.
That you would talk about it.
To be fair, I was very, very proud.
Yeah, that's nice.
Because this is something. It's windy. If there's wind noise, guys, hey, it's nature. What can we do? What can we do?
It adds to your experience.
Yeah, and then in the edit,
you don't even hear us anymore. Like, it adds to your experience. No.
We don't know. It's also a test run for my microphones. I think we could have done a better job at the wind thingies, but we also wanted to have it not too out there, like a little bit hidden on our clothes. I mean, I now have the camera set up or the phone set up in my hand, but
yeah.
I didn't also want to put microphones on me. It's a little, you know, you still want to respect nature. So this is like kind of a hybrid thing for me here. And as I said to you, I like to do hybrid. I like to do the videos on Sunday and edit them on Mondays, because editing the videos is work, but shooting them is fun. But you said, sorry, you said you.
Yeah, I chose this lake because it's like it's a short walk. It's like 40 minutes or so, and it's quite hidden. There are not so many people
That's
here.
True, yeah. A lot of cars, not a lot of people.
Yeah. Like not so many people like on the other more famous lakes around here. I don't know, I like it here, it's beautiful.
It's also not a very hot day.
Yeah. It's not like your lake to go
You can go one step.
When you...
so I can put my hand out, yeah.
When you want to go swimming, you know?
Yeah.
That's not what you're looking for then, you know?
Yeah.
But for a nice getaway Sunday.
Getaway car.
Don't start this topic.
Oh, sorry, he's a Swiftie in our family.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so your legs are a little bit tired, so you wanted to have a shorter route.
Yeah, basically that's it, yeah.
Fair point. And I think we also choose, like my brother and I, we are really good with road trips.
Yeah.
We made one in Norway, where we just quality time for us. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Quality time for us is also just sitting in the car, showing music to each other, talking. Because I feel like you're not really distracted.
Yeah.
In the car.
It's also like exploring new places together.
Yeah.
That's, I think, a very fun part too.
Yeah.
But yeah, to just be next to each other, driving, talking. I don't know. It's quality time for us. I like it very much.
We are now, we were always, but we are 4 years apart, right?
Yes.
But we are basically.
Now we are 5 years apart for
1 month. But I think, even though the 4 years always stayed the same, the importance of that, or how it mattered, changed drastically
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, right? If you're 4 and somebody is 0, he's not there.
What can you do?
What can you do? But if you are 18 and 14, for example, or 16 and 12, 20 and 16, 20 and 16, yeah, still, but
I think like
the gap
14,
close.
18, 12, 16 is such a difficult time.
Yeah.
Because you were in your puberty and stuff,
Yeah.
and I was like a little child, so a lot of conflict potential, you know.
We had conflicts in the past too, and that's what one subject I also want to
Look how beautiful.
quickly touch upon before our war comes to an end over there. Because you might think, oh, Flynn, your life always perfect, everything works out. You were always kind. I mean, I wouldn't say I was. There was a time where I wasn't kind on a basis, but obviously we still had time where we struggled as brothers, where, I don't know, envy. I think I was always more envy that you took like spades away in the start, Mom said. But my favorite story is, I think you can break it down to three key facts that I have in my mind. Oh, there's the heron again, but he's gone now. Oh, maybe not. To 3 key facts that are in my mind about how that majorly changed the way we are with each other.
Yeah.
And the first fact is that Mom told me that when you were crying, when we were kids, she wouldn't get up until I got up.
Yeah,
so she knew if I got up as well and I tell her,
story.
Mom, something is wrong, then she knew you were crying for real.
Yeah.
And if I didn't get up, she knew you were crying for fun.
Yeah.
And I think that kind of shows our relationship was always there from the start, just had to be worked out, because I think between 14, like me being 14 and 10 to 14 for me, we had the most struggle, I think, 14, 15.
Yeah, I mean, but a big part about that is because when I was young, I wouldn't like recognize all the things you would do for me.
That's true.
Or for us in the family.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't like quite get why maybe you were sometimes a little bit
harsher
or had a little bit of anger in yourself.
Yeah.
I think there's a saying I really like about that situation, like the first one to fly is the one who gets all the arrows.
Oh,
damn. I've heard that in a song, guys. It's not like some.
But hey, but that's how I feel.
But that's what when I heard this line.
Because I'm the first one in the family too,
about
right?
You in the first moment.
Because in the family, I'm also the first one from all of the cousins.
Yeah, true. So, but it's. I don't know. It changed like all of a sudden for me. I don't know.
I know.
It was
I know where it changed.
Now we are adults. Or so. Oh,
sorry, windy. This is okay.
Oh.
Yeah. If they can still hear us through this,
bear with us, guys.
That's crazy. I don't think they can. We will see in post. Maybe you will never see this video.
Just got hit by a leaf though.
Yeah.
That's always good.
For me, it changed drastically when I had to learn to live or to control my anger.
Yeah.
Because I was angry at myself for not being good enough or whatever. And when that started to change, when I found my worth and what I want to do and how I want to be, and there's no reason to be angry all the time, and that I don't want to be, I mean, that's too private, but I just tell you, I didn't want to end up like someone, And when I saw this, and I was old enough to understand this, and when we both, I think our last fight, for me, I don't know if that's true, but our last fight we had,
I really don't remember our last
was
fight.
at martial arts lesson, where we both,
yes,
where you ripped my shirt in half.
Yeah,
because you were
crazy.
holding it by the neck thing, and it ripped apart. And I kind of knew, we're getting too strong for this.
It would hurt. Somebody
will get hurt if we continue. And we were like, how old were we? 14 and 10 or 15 and 11. Like so where you start to get into strength, and I pulled my punches. Obviously, we didn't punch each other, but I pulled my strength to obviously not. We never wanted to hurt us.
More like a ring fight.
Yeah, wrestling.
Like a wrestling match.
But then is where it all changed for me. And then the last piece that brought it all to a close for me was when since we started going to the gym together.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and that's
a big part.
Then I knew, okay, this thing is now.
I mean, that's a big part of our relationship because we get to see each other twice a week.
Yeah, I don't think it's about being in a gym. I mean, having the same hobby. But yeah, you wanted to say it. Say it. You say seeing each other twice a week. You said.
Yeah, seeing each other twice a week. I mean, you guys maybe know it if you have friends and if you have a common thing you're gonna do together.
Yeah.
So it's just like it makes everything easier, you know.
Yeah.
So.
And it feels natural because we do not have to meet up. I mean, we do it right now as well, but this also comes from us being in the gym.
Yeah.
So it's less of a what's it called? It's less of a thing to pass through to ask if you want to do something. It's just like casual. Hey, do you want to do something? Yes, no, yeah.
I think we would have had a great relationship anyways, but it would have been more of a challenge to like call each other and be like, you want to go out today for coffee or so.
Yeah.
It just makes it a lot easier.
Yeah, and that's also the reason why I'm so proud in the moments you shine. Yeah. Because I'm so there for it, you know.
Yeah.
I really took it serious to show up. I mean, people say show up for your kids. That's okay too, and important too.
Yeah, guys, don't neglect that, please. But if you have kids.
But I take a lot of pride in it that for the last years I really showed up for you too, right?
Yeah.
So it was also very important for me on the half marathon to see you at least once. But I told already, we ran from one corner to another to see you again. Yeah. And I also was very happy to see Dad, who was so motivated to get a photo of you.
Yeah,
that this man ran.
That was so sweet.
Like he took off because he didn't get the photo in the first spot.
Yeah.
And just the whole family connection, me being close enough to you to take the time to text you, you know, to have the audacity to text somebody while they're running a marathon. You don't want to half marathon. You don't want to break the focus. I don't get you in trouble or whatever. But I was like, well, we need your live location now.
Yeah.
Otherwise, Dad is going to be very upset at me too. And everything worked out great. And I also like that we can communicate it better because you and we always say when we liked it. You said thank you for being there, and you know, in the family chat and stuff. I think at the moment, I know everybody has always struggles in life, here, there, this, that. But this, especially our part, is where I get a lot of strength back at the moment.
Yeah, me too.
And
you mean like us or like family?
Us. Family also, but us also more. Like that's like from the vacation, you know.
That's a big part for me too. It's like that's why I think it's so great to have, or I'm so grateful for having a brother.
Yeah.
Because you are never alone. And I thought about it last week actually. Nobody, like, he knows everything, every struggle I had while growing up. We had the same issues growing up, the same people around us, and nobody else can relate to that, you know.
Yeah.
And if you would have been like an only child, you wouldn't have. You just don't have someone like that in your life, so.
Also, if you're an only child, the life is still amazing.
Yeah, sorry guys, it's like, maybe you have other people and it's still great, and I don't know. But like, that's a nice thing to have. To have a brother, you know.
Yeah, I think
sister or sister.
With the stuff we had, like you always think about life in, I could have done this better and this better. But I think at the point where we're at now, in our relationship, we are in the top 90% of what it could have been.
Yeah, for sure.
You know? When the last 10% is maybe the two of us being rich together and founding a company. I don't know.
Yeah.
If this is the thing.
Yeah, people
come and we go to do a short break. Because these are old people there.
Yeah.
Just a little. Sneaky.
That's the German way, saying hi.
The German way? I understood something different, I was confused.
Yeah.
The German way of saying hi, yeah. But it's not always like this, right? When you're in Berlin?
Yeah, people are more reserved.
Yeah.
Here it's like it's demanded for you to say hi if you pass each other.
But you don't know? You always go one half step for me so I can.
Sorry.
Yeah. Here it's like when somebody from Berlin crosses you, like at the parking,
Yeah.
people were still reserved, because this is like here on the edge of it, right?
Yeah,
If you
yeah,
meet
yeah.
somebody who is from Berlin, they will be stone-faced. And it's not out of being rude, it's just there's too many people in Berlin to start greeting everybody. Like, what
minding their business. Look how beautiful it is here. I really like that part. I was here in the winter time.
Windows screensaver at the moment.
And it was also very pretty.
It looks so green. The sun. Wow, it's perfect spring day actually. It's not too hot.
The two people laying there in the grass, they're doing everything right, guys.
They're doing everything. The people in the grass do everything right.
Yeah.
Oh, right. It's the small things, eh?
The mundane things, guys.
Yeah, but I think my feeling says to me that it's almost always the end. This is for being spontaneous. It's a very great walk.
Yeah, I would say so too.
And the topics were great for you guys too, I think. So I think I ended up filming me more than the path. Well,
so be it.
Social media, what can you say? Yeah, nothing more to say. Have a great day, and we see each other next time.